can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of goofy love. The homie ain't nothing changed, roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man, running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with it, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on. I'ma tell you what banks for me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. These guys struggling a bit here in the early going, winning only once over their first 4 games. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Somebody, the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hoe. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I'm a baby mama. I never let her go. Shut up!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So this is something we did. He's hoping for better luck here on drive number 2. Of course, the first drive, he threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Pulled in by Brown toward the sideline. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur.
Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and
on play action. They'll throw. Got an open man to the right. That's Wesco. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And 2.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Austin. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. That's another mistake. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 4. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd and 3. And his throw here is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And some room to work. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
7-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he...
Touchdown, Falcons! John L. Mooney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are finally on the board here in the 4th. Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And the Falcons, first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
On the play. And the Falcons, first down.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A quick throw, but incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Falcons first down.
Robinson sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And here now come the Falcons. And at this stage, in the 4th, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now 1st and goal.
Falcons first down. 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly four-down territory. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So
Falcons offense set to go. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play.
And he stopped immediately there. This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive, see if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
And here in overtime, that had the potential to be the definition of a game-changing interception. But he couldn't find a way to pull it in. And that's a disappointment there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker.
Well, just say thank you, Mr. QB. That ball gets tipped in the air, and they come out with a first down.
You said it before, sometimes better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, but what you have to do as a defender, that ball's in the air, you've got to go up and get it, and at worst, knock it to the ground.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 38.
Back to throw here. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
At the 41-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 46. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker.
A 53-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He he's able to split the uprights. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Atlanta, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.